I think I look old. Show me pictures from back in the day. It's still a kid. It's like how young I was. I don't like looking back at some pictures. I felt like I'm getting taken advantage of in many ways, from many different directions, trying to lead me astray. You know, you want to lead me astray. It's okay. I understand. I am a man. I understand. Something they'll never understand about it. But you're not allowed to see that. You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to do that. Sometimes I just feel like saying, "Shut the fuck up" with what you're not allowed to do. Like I remember you. You didn't atone for this. You didn't go repent. You didn't apologize. You just acted like it shit never happened. The fuck out of here. You know what I mean? You're disgusting because you like the girl's body. Like, oh no, I thought I was just heterosexual, bro. I think you're disgusting for saying it's okay to be a certain type of way and then calling it disgusting years in the future. Because if I think there's something wrong with that, you got a problem. Like you got double mind. You are a double-minded man as a woman. That's crazy. That means you got a Jezebel spirit. You know, you hate the Holy Spirit. It's God telling you not to be that way. Like, bro, look at you. Look at you. Always got your finger pointed in another direction. That's narcissism, bro. Leave spirituality off of it. Oh wait, you can't because narcissism is a spiritual sickness along with a personality disorder. That's what it is. Hi. Hello. What's up? E-bike pro. There's a lot of spiritual sicknesses. You don't have a chemical solution to that. You know, you gotta go do the work for real. Like look at yourself in the mirror and be like, why do I feel that way? You know? Who hurt me? All that stuff they try to say to avoid accountability and point the blame at somebody else. You have to just point it at yourself and reflect. That's how you get over that. The ghosting is the closure. I'm showing you how much composure I have, how much forgiveness is in me. Like that's from Christ. If it was just me, I'd be like, fuck you. I would want to curse you out every day and say, fuck you, go away, I don't want to talk to you. That's just how I give credit to God when it's due. If it wasn't for God, that's how I'd be acting around certain types of people. Like fuck you, da 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 da, all that type of shit. Make you the reason, make myself the reason why you don't like New Yorkers and all that type of stuff. You know, that's just what I say about it. Like, I try to be real calm and passive. You know, not submissive. You know, not aggressive either. Confident enough to know I'll fuck you up if I have to, but you don't underestimate a dude that's shorter than you. He could come at you with a straight punch, just like an uppercut, and fuck your ass up. You know? I never underestimate anybody. I don't underestimate girls, bro. They could have a weapon in their purse. Like, why would I want to come up to violate you if that doesn't even get me aroused? I don't want to have control over you. I don't want to have control over anybody. That's why I'd just rather wash the dishes. I don't have to tell anybody what to do. You just give me the dirty dishes and I clean them up for you. Good shit. Oh yeah, and I get paid the same as that motherfucker going out there serving the dishes to all these fucking picky ass people. No thanks. I don't want to cook for them. Like, I'm not a little weak bitch. You know, I was perfecting my immune system during these lockdowns. I was actually getting into better shape. Said that the way the world is makes you sick. Just to get a dollar bill. Think about it. And everything, and then you complain all the time about how much something is and the thing you have to do to get the dollar. You think it grows on trees, like all this type of shit. It's annoying to me. It's just annoying to me. Maskauer Rahimi, what's up? Sometimes I think those are fake profiles because if it was really some Islamic person, it would be in reverse. Like, you know, they read from right to left, like Japanese books. Maybe you're learning. Who knows? Why do I know more about it than I'm a follower of Christ and I know more about it than half those people? Oh, it's right because I defeated evil in that way. Well, God helped me. I can't. You can't defeat evil. God let it be that way, right? God helped me overcome evil and forgive them and started to learn about them instead of just going feed them the bacon because they took my skyline away. Oh no, like bro, you got them in the fucking mayoral position in the office where you wanted me to blame them forever back in the day. Like think about it. Think how dumb it is. Like you still go along with this. Like the trash didn't get picked up, the streets didn't get plowed. It shouldn't be about any other thing but that. Who cares what religion he is, what his skin tone is? If he's a man or a woman, who cares, bro? This shit not getting done. How old he is or how young he is, who cares, bro? It's not getting done. Low trust, low accountability society, and you want me to go trusting it. You want me to go along with it. You want me to take their medicines, trust their information. Like, no thanks, bro. You rocking with Satan. Nah, I mean, that's my observation. Is that you rock with Satan. You like Luciferian bullshit, and I never did. I don't even want a gift. Like, don't get me a gift. Because then I feel obligated to get you one, and I don't really want to. I don't like having to spend. You know, I don't have the money for this lifestyle everybody pretends to have. This whole debt-based economy. Like, what is that? A fakery bakery coming to give you bleach bromide bread with all nanobots and blood clot shots and genetically modified organisms in it. Like, I'm good on you. You are nasty. You're a nasty organism. Like, you want people to die because it costs cheaper. Like, you know, I can't afford that, but you could afford insulin, fake shit, all up in your blood, your pills and all this shit, right? That's not expensive at all. Like, oh yeah, if okay, let's say nothing goes wrong with me till my dying day, and the thing that could prevent me from taking medication is not using seed oils. Let's say that's the case. The thing that will prevent me from not having bad problem is not deep frying things and see. You could use them a little bit, but not to deep fry your food in it. Yeah, that's what it is. You're sopping up all of it into breadcrumb, and then that's what gives you heartburn, agitation. That's why, bro. Cooking it in Teflon. Like use the cast iron skillet. What is wrong with you? That's why you get sick. That's why you have all these problems. It affects different people in different ways. They're using all these forever chemicals so you cook your food on it. It's weird to me. It's not like just once in a while. It's not like back in the day, you're 18 years old, whatever. You're old and gray, not giving a fuck about what goes in your mouth or about how much it costs. All about what brand name it is. It's kind of stupid to me. Like, it's going to cost you more than your memory. It's going to cost you friends, family, to even be that way. See, I could let you get away with it. I don't have everything to say about it. The things on your shelf, because I'm not perfect either. I could keep my shit cleaner. That's why I don't say nothing about it. But at least I try to grow my own food or catch my own fish when I can. It ain't going to pay the bills. It's making me realize like what a slave actually is from back in the day. It's not all bad if they let you go about your way. Nobody's really holding you back. Like you don't want to pay. You want somebody to have that responsibility. You like how that is. Some people must have. I'm not trying to be a bootlicker, bro. I'm just trying to have perspective, empathy. That's why they get disrespected though, because all of them not getting treated the same way. I get it. That's what I try to be. I try to be nice and generous when I can, but I don't have much to offer. Everybody will always act like you have more than what you have, but you should be appreciative either way and grateful instead of complaining about how much the shit is. It's like thank God nothing happened to you, bro. Hey, thank God. Thank God that God is watching out for you clearly, because everything they're doing to you doesn't seem to kill you, even though it would have killed any other human being. The things that we throw, the things that Satan throws in front of every other human, seems to kill them when they're in touch with it. But like they'll blame you because you're like okay with losing. You're okay. You're not a sore loser or a gloating winner. Like I don't care if I win or lose, bro. When I lose, it's a lesson learned. When I win, I'm appreciative because it's like an earned thing. You earn a win. The reward for doing good work is having more work. I always knew that. That's why I was able to hold down easy jobs like cutting grass, washing dishes. You know how much bank I was making washing dishes at some point? Oh yeah, I'm getting paid. I'm not even getting your tips, bro. You know what? Don't include me in the. You know what? Don't include me in the tips. I don't want that. I want all my shit on the books, and then you're paying me time and a half because I'm working late. Because nobody else wants to do this shit. Oh yeah, that's right. We straight. They had to get rid of me because I'm making more money than the waiters getting tips, bro. On the books, on the books, or off the books. Who cares? I'm still making more money than you. Because you want to work short ass hours. You want to work 20 hours and shit. I wanted to work more time all the time. I knew it doesn't matter if I'm getting paid $10 or 20 hours, $10 an hour or $20 an hour. If I'm working 50 hours a week, I'm gonna get paid more than somebody working 15 hours a week, even if they get a $30 an hour job. See, that's why they work a lot of hours, right? So they can have a nice place to stay, food in the but then you start worrying about how the cost is, and then you start getting nauseous because all the ingredients is not like from when y'all were kids. It's not even like from when I was a kid, and I still had dental problems eating all this shit. Like, hey, let's give more to them. We just paid a fortune to get it fixed. Now let's give more to them and blame everybody else. Stupid to me, bro. It's real dumb to me the way people are. Like to blame the youth of society for all the things you've been doing. Like, yo, yeah, God is paying you back in that way. He's letting you see how it's gonna the trajectory of it. He's letting you see how it's gonna work out for them based on what you've been doing. Like they had something different, and then you seem to have a grand old time, and now these people are complaining about it, and you just say it's bitching and whining for no reason. Even though I've been saying it since before I was their age, because I've been seeing it since I was a kid. Oh yeah, look at this debt clock that keeps climbing. Holy shit, I can't afford to pay that. You know what that means? Oh yeah, you're all in debt. You're all a slave. That's what I used to say to that when I would see it. What was that in Union Square? I'd be like, look at this shit getting long. Look how much time we're sitting here drinking a beer, or drinking a coffee or something, waiting for the train. Look how much time. Look at the number now. I'd be like, look, we've been here for 2 minutes, and look at the number now. It's up another 100,000. I guess I ain't know nothing about it. Like, yeah, that's why it's like, because they don't care. It's not based off precious metals anymore. For me to keep a tin can collection or something like that is more valuable, in my opinion. At least I could go get money in my hand for it, for what it's worth. It's more broken down. It's more bare mineral. You know. And then what? You save that job for what? People like me or criminals? You know, drug addicts, people that don't want to get told what to do. Really, like yeah, I'm my own boss if I go doing that shit. And if I go owning a fucking lawnmower and do landscaping, yeah, I'm my own. I gotta go on my time. I don't want to be held down to your standard. What if I can't pay a worker? Like I can only afford the insurance. Like sorry, bro, I can't. I wish I could pay you, but it's not. I can't pay you a livable wage. I'd feel guilty paying some dickhead $10 an hour just to lift up leaves. Like I could do that shit. You know how much money I'm leaving on the table if I was to. I'm thinking about it if I had my own shit. I'm not expecting them to. I'm like appreciative when I have a job. You understand? They don't really need you. There's so many people that could do the jobs I do. They're gonna have robots doing that shit someday. Like they're gonna have to force people to have money in the bank. You know, they're gonna have to say it. Like, oh, why don't you have a bank here? Come here. We have to give you this money. It's gonna be that way in the future, I think. It's worthless to worry about all this shit. Look how much stress it causes. Look how sick everybody gets once it turns back on. It's like, oh yeah, it's fine to just go be a alcoholic, drinking every day, smoking cigarettes in the hallway, you know? Yeah, I guess. I'm not saying it's okay to be sitting there watching fucking porn all day, but jeez, bro. I was swinging kettlebells, looking up how to prevent this disease. For what they're telling me, all the symptoms, I'm like, oh, I could do this to prevent that. And then I'll sit there smoking a cigarette. Stupid. Because I've been knowing what the plan is for them. They've been releasing it since Obama was in office. How they got these camps that they want to put up for people with respiratory illnesses. And then they start feeding you this vapor stick. Like how hot does the coil have to get to turn it into a vapor? Think about it. For you to smoke it all the time like that. I was an experiment on that. I was the variable, I guess. Or the control. Whichever one it is. I was smoking those blue cigs. Right in front of the cop's face in the subway. This is not smoking, bro. This is not a cigarette. I don't have to use any flame to light it. It's not smoking. That's what I would say. And they just look at each other like, shrugging the shoulders. It's not bothering anybody. It's not like a smell is coming out of it unless you're sitting right next to me. Like, why are you sitting so close? At that point, why are you sitting so close to me, bro? I'll get up. I don't cause conflicts. I used to just get up. Unless I'm drunk. I'm like, what do you think? That's the thing. You get beer muscles, but you get treated like a punk because you can't back it up when you're too drunk. That's the ironic part. When you're not drunk, you don't act that way. It's not really a problem. I mean, people like me. Because I remember back in the day teaching me politeness, manners, trying to let everybody go first. You know, I'm conditioned to be that way. To feel guilty just for taking my spot. You know? That's why I say your society wants to raise up a bunch of beta boy bitch cucks and all that shit, and they didn't expect people like me to exist. I would just take it in and be like, oh, they want you to be a little fucking bitch. Watch when people start putting on a dress. You got all these privileges now, but when dudes start wanting to put on a dress because you get all this extra special treatment, it's a psychological mess. It's a spiritual attack, is what I used to say back in the day. They're doing this weird shit to you because they want population control. I was saying that shit since high school. High school. Young kids saying this, bro. Tell me more how the reality ain't biting off of me. You know? Tell me some more. Tell me again how I'm crazy for thinking before 2010 this way. All this shit you want to say on the internet. So you anti whatever, right? You focus in on it. You be negative about it all day. And then that's why it's in your reality more. Because you're so negative about it that it's like it's God is testing your patience. Like, who cares if they want to go be fruitaceous? Is it your kid? Do you have a problem with it? You know? No? Because I used to say it all the time. Like, bro, they're teaching this. They got this weirdo teaching me about fucking movies in the class. Thank God it was just Dog Day Afternoon. And not Jenna Jameson. Like, seriously. She used to take Xanax and fall asleep. And this is, you pay these people, bro, through your taxes. Think about it. Taxes get raised because they got people moving up in ranks, for lack of a better term, all the time. All these different jobs. But why would they watch you? While they hold up one hand over their face, you know? So it's like the same thing with the symbol they put in the chat all the time. It's like they know what it is. It doesn't have to be multiple people for me to refer to them as they. Like, you understand your own language yet? You letting them mess up your language, bro. Like, you're letting them do it. You've been doing weird rituals in the first place, as far as I'm concerned. Like, nah, you're not a cult, bro. You just sit there at a party with hot wings and beers on Super Bowl Sunday every fucking year, no matter what the teams are. While you complain about politics at the bar. Like, why would I want to pay for that? I'd rather go fishing where nobody's bothering me. Even if I'm bitching about it, somebody that's listening would probably agree. And these are rap bars for free all day. I drop jewels on the track, but don't call me a gym star, you know? Because I don't really want to leave you scarred. If I was a gym star, I'd rather be used as a tool to, like, you know, a utility knife. Not a weapon, not a utensil for war. That's why you complain, because you don't know how to use things. You can't have nice things. Where a lot of people seem to congregate. Like, you know, the mob rule mentality takes over. And that is tyranny, right there. That's tyranny, bro. You can't convince me otherwise that that's not tyranny. How are you going to say it's not tyranny? If monkey see, monkey do, and then everybody starts to act like you. One guy breaks the rule, and then the other guy behind him says, oh, I could do it too. That's why the cop pulls 5 in a row over on the highway like that. Like, you're all driving on the shoulder, bro. What, you don't think you deserve a ticket? Like, all these people driving in the lane, going about their day regularly. But here you are thinking you better. You might as well ride with the middle finger out the window. That's how I feel about it. I'm not even a by the book kind of guy, but those rules probably matter. Like, why would I just not care about it at all? Like, that's one of those things. I'd rather just ride the train or the bus, to be honest with you. We're going to the same place. I just got to leave an hour earlier. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. I don't even like sleeping as much as you. I like to be ready to go. See, that's the thing. I lack in other areas, but that's one thing. I want to be ready to go early if I got something to do. You know? Not to be rushed around, and then I still have to sit there waiting for you for some reason. And I don't sit there mocking you about it either, even though it gets me pissed off enough to want to scream. It's like, yo, you rushed me out the door, and now I gotta wait for you. What type of shit is that? Shouldn't be on your schedule only. Everything gotta stop for you. I know. Roll out the red carpet. She's coming through. All the cameras gotta be focused on you. You know what I'm saying? This shit is not about you, and then all of a sudden you gotta make it about you. But then you don't like if it is about you when I make it about you. And I talk about the things you used to do to me that fucking annoy me. And still do. I just let it go all the time. You act like you gotta walk on eggshells around me. Like every little thing bothers me. Yeah, but I don't complain about it as much as you. When every little thing bothers you. You be complaining about tailgating while you go tailgate another dude. You know? You go be crying about rainbows, but you go acting just as gay. In my opinion. Treating women like a sex object is the same fucking thing. It's just as lustful. It's like you don't plan a future with them. You don't want to have children. So it's like, what's the difference of the dude that's getting with men or the lady that's getting with the girl? What's the difference? There's no children gonna. Some of them go after love, and you're not. You just want to have a fun time in the bedroom, and then you complain when God gives you something that you, like the one time she decides, oh, I don't want to kill that one. I got a good one now. What about these women who think that way? They trap you with a baby. What about these dudes that trap women with a baby? Acting all charismatic and nice, and then they're just like, nah, fuck life. See, I already feel that way. That's why I don't try to hide it, bro. I don't try to hide it from you. Feels a lot of shit feels pointless. Like you're just looking for something to do because you're bored. You know, God forbid I hit record and say this out loud, even though I know it's not just me; it's the Lord who's listening too, right?